Yes, you guys, welcome back. I hope by the time you're watching this video that we did secure the 3 points this afternoon against Wolves, because in today's video I have to discuss the breaking news of this past 24 hours, the news that was confirmed and broken in the early hours of the morning last night, and that's the fact that the club have officially confirmed and announced that TODD BOEHLY has reached an agreement now to take over the club from Roman Abramovich. In today's video, I'm going to go through the news, I'm going to talk about Roman, as well as TODD BOEHLY and where he goes from here right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and of course, smash that like button. And when you hit the like button if you are in gratitude and if you're grateful for having an owner like Roman Abramovich, you guys, because some of the things he's done for us during this whole ordeal to make sure that he's safeguarded the future of our club. I mean, what more can we ask for? To be honest, it's very humbling, and of course we always have to be eternally grateful. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and without wasting any more time, so let's start with the news. And right now, TODD BOEHLY has agreed to buy the club for 4.25 billion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the club's official website and read the statement out. As it says here, Chelsea Football Club can confirm that terms have been agreed for a new ownership group led by TODD BOEHLY, Clearlake Capital, Mark Walter, Vice to acquire the club. Of the total investment being made, 2.5 billion will be applied to the purchase the shares in the club, and such proceeds will be deposited into a frozen UK bank account with the intention to donate 100% to charitable causes as confirmed by Mr. Abramovich. UK government approval will be required for the proceeds to be transferred from the frozen UK bank account. In addition, the proposed new owners will commit up to 1.75 billion in further investment for the benefit of the club. This includes investment in Stamford Bridge, Academy, women's team, Kings Meadow, and continue funding for the foundation. The sale is expected to be completed in late May, subject to all necessary regulatory approvals. More details will be provided at the time. So that's that. TODD BOEHLY has secured the purchasing agreement, and what makes this step so significant is essentially this confirms the commitment that transfers the shares of the seller to the buyer. So all we have to do right now is wait up to hopefully 2 weeks time to get the right licenses and approvals from the UK government and from the Premier League as well too. So with this money now, 2.5 billion will of course go into a frozen bank account where the money is going to be donated out to charities. Let's see what the UK government does do with that, because that is a ton of money. But the most important bit is 1.75 billion will be invested into our club over 10 years. You'd imagine that there could be even more significant investment depending on maybe like deals that get struck by the new owners, you know, transfer success, sporting success, etc. But it's just nice to have that type of money behind us for the next 10 years. That is mad. I wonder how much is going to change in this football club during this time. It really is exciting times, and it's just so surreal how quickly all this has come in 2022. So right now, I'm going to talk about Roman Abramovich. Now, throughout this week, there were many, unsubstantial reports suggesting that Roman was in fact changing his mind and hoped to reclaim the 1.6 billion in loan repayments. Essentially, it was down to having the loans and funds being frozen, and of course they're subject to procedures from the government, the EU, etc. Essentially, he couldn't write them off because he was currently sanctioned. Of course, he had to also confirm that he didn't ask for an extra £500 million to be engineered into the deal as well. So I don't know where these reports came from. I guess naturally when a lot of journalists are getting information from competing parties, it's only natural that they are going to be linking out bits of information here, there to try and get some leverage for themselves. That's normally how it works. But reality is, Roman ends a 19-year reign with us where he won 21 cups and trophies. For me, it's even better that how fitting that his final season with us, we were able to win him another Champions League trophy, and under his reign to pick up 2 Europa Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, and to win every piece of silverware that we can compete for under his reign is amazing. And I think what's even more amazing, you guys, for me, are these anti-Glazer clauses that have been put into the deal. Now, I'm going to just explain exactly what some of this means. These were enforced by Roman. So essentially with Clearlake Capital, they are going to own 60% of shares of the football club. TODD BOEHLY's going to earn the other 40%, and he is going to still retain operational control of the club. But basically with private equity, a lot of times, of course, people want to see a return on their investment. That is only a common sense thing. That doesn't necessarily imply that there's only like one way of doing things, and like, you know, everyone involved in private equity just wants quick return on their money. I'd imagine Clear Lake Capital, you know, they've got experience, of course, buying into sports clubs as well, so they know that they're not going to just get instant return on their money just like that. But to safeguard the club and to make sure that he's giving ownership to the right possible man to take us forward into the future, he did insert clauses that had to be agreed upon where dividends couldn't be taken out of the club for another 10 years until 2032. No shares of the club can be sold within 10 years as well too. There can be no taking of management fees, no nada. By agreeing to these terms, for me, it definitely makes me feel a lot more comfortable over the fact that, okay, you know, the people investing into our club are coming in with the right intentions, and they know that this isn't like a quick way to make money and just take advantage and of course flip us in the future and move on. For me, this is like the biggest commitment and sign of faith and confidence from the owners, because they had to agree to all of these measures, all of these clauses, and the fact that they were very comfortable in doing so tells me that they for sure live up to their words and they live up to their history, because Todd Boehly and his team, the success they've had with the LA Dodgers, you know, what they've done with them, how they've turned their fortunes around, how they've been one of the most powerful baseball clubs currently at this point in time, you know, infrastructure improvements, you know, squad improvements, youth development improvements, you can go on, you can go on, you can go on, and, you know, they still compete. You know, they're still a club, they're still a franchise that has not gone down or stepped down like we've seen with other consortiums and groups hoping to buy us. And for me, you know, the fact that Roman is out here getting poisoned, you know, he's out here trying to be a diplomat to, you know, help the situation in Ukraine, and at the same time having all this stress as well too to sort out the football club. You know, hey, not gonna lie, he's doing quite well. He's and it's a very tense and high stress situation. Of course, you can see why the guy's so successful, still coming out on top and always getting everything that he wants. It's the benefit of all us fans. By inserting these clauses, by guaranteeing that there's going to be over $1 billion in investment over 10 years, you know, it's really just incentivizing the new owners now to invest in us, to, you know, spend money on us and look to grow and find success, because by doing that, by having that long-term plan and that short-term guaranteed and safe for us, it just means that ultimately there could be like a big payout for everyone in the end. And this is why I was in full support of Todd Boehly, because he understands that if you want to earn money and have a successful club, you can't just take away from the club. You can't strip that club down. It has to be symbiotic. It has to be in tandem. You know, success on the fields is going to lead to success throughout the entire club. It's how it works. And this is something they understand. This is how they make their money. I just feel like, yeah, I feel so comfortable with this new ownership. I feel so confident with the people that Roman's passed the position for the club down to. And essentially, you know, everything he's done for us now has guaranteed us 10 years of health. For me, this will be some of the most exciting 10 years in our history. I feel like I'm saying this all the time now. You know, Roman, of course, leaves on an absolute high. It's sad that he wasn't able to attend some of the games, of course, due to his ongoing politic wars with the UK government. However, he achieved his vision and his ambition. You know, we've become a European powerhouse under him, and we've won absolutely every piece of silverware under his reign as well too. He put us on the map. Essentially, let's keep things absolutely real. You know, without that initial 140 million investment all those decades back, you guys, we would not be in a position where we've been able to watch so much success at our club. So we can only ever be in debt and respect Roman and be in gratitude for what he's done for us. We've been very lucky to not have an owner that's pushed financial incentive for himself over the success of the football team and the amount of losses we've had financially as a club over these decades. If this was any other owner, we're not able to run, we're not able to operate. For all the hard work and dedication that Roman has put into this club, I mean, transforming everything, you know, giving us Cobham, new training facilities, investment in the women's team, men's team, etc., etc. It's only right that he wants to make sure that he's giving his baby away to the best possible owner. And for me, I feel like Todd Boehly has done a lot of these same things at the LA Dodgers. He has the experience of doing that, and I feel like this is definitely the right project for him now. And I definitely actually think he could be an owner that can even improve upon the foundations set and left by Roman Abramovich. And I think that's always like the best position to be in during times like this, with an emphasis on strategy, on data analytics to, of course, construct and build a squad, achieving long-term targets and short-term targets, improving every area of the club from like development to the main team, where they're paying some of the biggest contracts in baseball. They have some of the best players. They know exactly what teams needs. I have to say just thank you to Roman Abramovich for just overseeing everything and making sure that the club now has been passed down to an owner that can, I don't know, live up to what Roman's done, but can definitely follow in those same footsteps of excellence that Roman has left us in. So, you guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap things up, keep things moving. There's going to be even more videos coming out now because I finally have a haircut, so now I can confidently show my potato heads on this internet thing. So, on that note, you guys, I'm going to wrap things up, keep things moving. Of course, by the time this video is over, the match review will be out in like, an hour's time afterwards, so stay tuned for that. I'm the EFC, this is BOEHLY CV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos.